Alrighty, welcome back to the Silver Lantern Archives as we continue on with Hidden Between the Pages. Today, our party is going on an adventure and on their way towards their first combat. Before we get there, we need to know how they got here. Anybody want to tell me?
I'm a
Pretty.
stray.
What? Yeah,
I'm a
you.
stray.
They
They
were
adopted
names,
me
sir.
because I kept telling them that sugar was drugs.
Drugs.
It still is.
Uttered.
It
Listen,
is.
above table, yes, it is. Sugar is 100% a drug. In table, no, it is not.
It is if you're
It's
brave enough.
just sugar. Anywho, how we met is that we all met in an inn, the tavern. Basic D&D bullshit. Um, there was some gambling with the tiny dragon. There was a broken door. There was a wreath with a giant lollipop Hellberg. Um, there was a talk about the drugs.
Drugs.
I'm
Drugs.
pretty sure somebody tried to fight a plant. It didn't.
Emily
I
just
don't think
wanted
it
to
did.
help.
Yeah. But fights were broken up. There was a door broken by accident. There was some back and forth translation as Scylla doesn't actually speak common. They just have to go through their translator. But they speak Aquan and I speak Aquan, so it's fine. Um,
They get excited and forget to hit the translate button.
yeah. Um, and then we ran into a rogue named Tristan, who apparently has a way for us to get into the city in which we need to get into. He gave Hecate a warning that that little crystal around her neck she needs to keep hiding or people will kill her for it. Uh and yeah, he's taking us on a mission in order to go get into the city. We're gonna go beat someone up.
Beat up some bandits.
Yeah.
So, that is a good recap. Go ahead and take your hero point. But as y'all are on the road along the way to Viridian, no, it's not Pokemon. But what would y'all like to do? Are y'all up to anything? Are y'all conversing, making plans, throwing dildos at people?
We are 100% not doing that last one. Um
Wouldn't put
that
it
being
past Talalock.
Talalak is just here, happy to be here, having an existential something. I'm not going to call it a crisis. Maybe like an existential question mark.
I would say existence.
Just an
Yeah.
entire existence. Just they're learning the world, a lot of things.
Yeah.
Vibing. Yep.
Oh, before I forget, who I know I had two of you eat a cookie. Who are the ones that ate the cookies?
I ate cookie because you shoved
You
it in my
had
mouth.
Yeah,
I
you
have
ate a
10 hit
cookie?
points.
Okay.
Lionel also ate a
Lionel
cookie.
also ate the cookie. Okay. So you guys are the ones with the temp HP. I
Yep.
just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that you guys remembered that before we went into combat. I'm like,
Oh
I had
yeah.
two. I had two and I knew I gave them out. Um I think as we're going along, Hecate's gonna start asking the party what their strengths are so that we kind of have an idea of what we're going into and where everyone needs to be.
We'd actually done that around the end of last session.
Did we? I don't remember.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then,
My strength is strength.
yeah, you're a frontliner. Still is a
Yeah.
frontliner.
Lionel is a rogue.
I'm gonna make
So,
you a frontliner.
It's
so we got our mid,
kinda.
we've got our back. we'll be fine. So
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
fine.
Go
This,
punch some things.
you know, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna knock them out. We're gonna put some handcuffs on them, and we're gonna bring them back, and they're gonna be arrested. And the law is going, and the justice system is gonna do what it does best, which is lock up the criminals.
Right. Lionel just looking at his like coin purse. So do you have handcuffs? Because, you know, I typically stay away from those as, you know, much as possible.
Yeah, I have a pair of manacles.
I did until recently. Got put in my own
Oh.
handcuffs, and I never got them back.
Talala pulls manacles out of their backpack.
Oh, wonderful.
Why were you put in your own handcuffs?
It was a raid gone wrong, unfortunately. I paid extra for those ones. They had fuzzy grips. They were quite nice. All the criminals that I put them in, I hadn't complained as of yet. They just went, ooh, these are comfy.
Well, that's considerate of you.
Aren't I just?
Was this raid recent?
Oh, it was a few weeks back.
Oh, okay. Are you feeling like up to this? You know, we're getting into battle here.
No, I'll be fine, not to worry.
Okay.
We have a goal, and we need to accomplish it. A little tussle isn't going to ruffle my hair too much.
Do you want mine?
Oh, it's quite alright. I'll be getting a new pair soon enough.
I don't mind. The last time I had these out, the plant got stuck in them.
Of course he did.
Does the plant have a name?
Yes, I told you. Gimli.
Gimli. Okay. Above
And then
table, I couldn't remember.
You're fine. No, they're questioning. Did I tell you? Then turns back to the plant. Your name is Gimli, right? Okay. Yes, Gimli.
What does the plant eat?
Plant food.
Sugar water.
Oh, the old sugar water.
Look, I'm gonna. A lot of plants eat different things. Some have. Well, I mean, most will do well in fertilizer. Some are carnivores.
Whenever this one was hungry or started making noise, I held it in the lake for about 10 minutes. And then I picked it back up. And then I held it up so it could dry. And it looked like it was happy.
Okay.
Gimli, were you happy after that? Oh, I mean,
He pats the little plant on the head.
They try
He
to
doesn't love a
grab
good
with
drowning.
they try to grab Talalok's hand with their plant tentacles.
And they will let him. They will let little buddy just give small handshake. This is their emotional support plant because they don't know what's going on half the time.
There.
With this plant's help, they'll figure out everything they don't know already.
There. Where's Splot?
Well, they are currently sitting on your head.
Okay. As long as they're behaving.
They're also having a stare down with the lizard who's sitting on Lionel's head, but Lionel doesn't seem to have noticed that the lizard has fallen there.
mm-hmm. Yep. Has no clue for sure. But is probably wondering like why this dragon is just like staring at him. So he's probably side-eyeing him every once in a while.
It's one of those
Hecate
tiny
good.
green gecko lizards.
Oh, like the Geico commercial guy?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's gonna sell us cart insurance.
Hecate's gonna in Draconic go. Slot behave.
He's gonna look over at you like, what did I do? He's the one that's insulting his mother. You hear in your head.
Hecate is going to continue in Draconic. What do you mean he's what?
He said his mother was a bitch who can't get laid on Tuesdays. I'm not the one that said he was that goddamn lizard.
Hecate looks at the lizard and then goes, "What? What does that even mean?"
I don't know. He's the one that said it. Ask him.
Looks at the lizard. Is
The
it
lizard
Socks?
sit there. No, Socks swirling around in the air behind you. This is just a little green lizard. It puts its head up in the air, one eye to the one. Its head tilted to the side, so one eye's looking at you. You see it bobs its head up and down.
Hecate will bob her head, kind of confused.
It bobs again.
Hecate's just gonna start bobbing with this lizard.
Lionel, you see out of the corner of your eye, Hecate is bobbing her head at you.
Oh, right on. Yeah, you got the groove. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I just hear like a bard song in my head and I just start bobbing. And then I start going to the same bob, but I don't notice the lizard on my head.
And Wolf joins in with the bomb.
Nice. Very nice. Come on, guys.
Hecate in Draconic
ahead.
just goes. But he doesn't realize that he's on his head, does he?
No. Now he's going on about his bitch-ass sister.
Oh, come on.
Okay, is he talking about? And this is still in Draconic. Is he talking about Lionel's sister or his own sister?
Pretty sure it's Lionel's. I don't think his sister would have a lame beard. Don't think they'd have a beard at all. If I'm honest.
Hecate's gonna go. Hecate's gonna go over to Lionel and just pick up the list.
Lionel, she's going for your head. What are you gonna do?
Whoa. I'm trying to duck. I cower in fear. Lionel cowers.
Lionel, hold still. You've got something in your hair. Just hold still. Hold still.
Okay.
I'm gonna pluck it off of his head.
It bites your finger. It's just on your finger now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're under attack.
It's a lizard, Lionel.
Can I attempt to grab the lizard?
Yeah.
But not try to hurt it. Just like grab it.
It'd be a sleight of hand versus Hecate's sleight of hand.
I'm not trying to stop him.
Oh, then yeah, you just take it then.
Cool. So Pete is this lizard's name, right? We're just gonna call him Pete. Can we keep Pete like with us?
You hear this lizard start to scream in a high-pitched lizard scream.
I don't think he wants
Settle
to be
down, Pete. I don't know, man. Like he got us all grooving.
I'm gonna take Splaw off of my head and in Draconic just go, what's he screaming?
Come forth, destroyer of worlds, wrath of the fallen. Be ye who have been challenged. See that I am mighty, and those that have fallen are mightier yet still. Fear those of the past, for they come with cold hands and iron rust.
Cece, I would like to bite the lizard's tail.
Wow.
It's currently in Lionel's hand, so you'd have to bite his hand.
Do you do
I mean,
you speak Draconic?
Go for it.
No, he just hears a lizard, or they just hear a lizard screaming, so they're going to try and go bite the lizard's tail.
I was gonna say I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah,
remember
just-
who speaks Draconic
Just
in here.
looking over. Can you open your hand a little bit?
yeah, I just don't want to let Pete go. I feel like he's struggling right now, but he doesn't know he's in a good spot.
You don't have to let Pete go.
Okay. All right. I
Alright.
try to maneuver it to let his tail go. But I don't want to let Pete. Well, I don't want him to go.
Just jump on the tail.
Comes right off.
And then Tlaloc just sits there with the tail dangling out of their mouth.
I don't know what that achieved. Is Pete settled down after that?
No, he's screaming louder now.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna let Pete go.
By all
I'm
the
gonna let-
holy
okay.
matrimons, bring the of war, bring the horsemen, for their time has come, this world has ended, and the world will die. Bring them upon the fools who thought them mighty, show them that they are not, show them that they are weak, and show them that they are bitches.
Halfway through this lizard screaming, Tlaloc's just gonna take the tail out and then shove it inside the lizard's mouth. And then like in the very it's in the very most considerate manner. Sorry, I didn't try to bite it off. You can have it back.
Pete, why don't you get out of here, man? I make sure I put Pete down.
The tail microbang.
Yeah. Well,
lucky.
yeah. I hope.
You see, he spits out his tail and makes a run for it, disappearing into the grass.
Oh, Pete.
And there's just a frown. I thought I was doing right.
It's
Hey, look.
okay.
The lizard was screaming, so I thought if I bit its tail, it'd be too shocked to keep screaming. I didn't realize it would pop up.
You that's not.
Yeah.
Hecate's gonna pull her fan out and just fan her face.
And then Talala just looks over with like this slightly confused expression. If someone were to bite you on the ass, would you not take a moment to question what happened?
See, like biting in the ass and then like ripping someone's tail off. It feels like they're different, you know?
I didn't try to
They're
rip
both
off his tail.
Really
I just tried to bite
inappropriate.
him.
They're both highly inappropriate. Ah,
Do you
Yeah.
the theory?
what was that, Mai?
Do you need to test the theory?
I'm gonna go hide behind Scylla.
Yeah. We kind of tested it on the lizard and he just kept screaming, you know?
Well, the lizard's tail is a lot smaller than someone else's posterior.
That's fair. That is fair. Can't say that I've done that, you know? I've done many things, but
Not an ass bite.
nope.
I wasn't trying to take the tail off, so I thought if I gave it back, I could eat it and eventually grow it back.
Yeah. There's much to learn about the world, they say, you know? I give him a little nudge with the elbow.
They just frown and then just lower their head a bit. Should have given them children's drugs instead.
The children's the sugar. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's good. Yeah. I don't know if lizards would need that, but they will at least try it.
I'll keep that in.
How is Wolf doing during this entire thing?
I'm just bewildered by the whole thing because I don't speak dragon. So I'm just watching them, kind of
Oh,
not sure what they're squabbling about.
I'm the only one that has been speaking Draconic. So the
Yeah.
conversation between Lionel and Talalok is in common.
Yeah.
That being
Yeah.
said, Hecate's gonna look at you, Welf, and just go, You're hearing this, right? It's not just me. I haven't gone insane, have I?
No, I'm not an ass spider either.
Well, yet, you know,
Do you
the day's
mean
so
yes?
young. The day's so young.
Still time that bites some ass.
You know, and we haven't met a lich. You know, I've heard the liches, they ask you to do weird stuff.
Why? Why would you?
Well, I'm not trying to meet one. I'm just saying, like, you go your whole lifetime adventuring. Like, you might meet a lich.
Okay.
And they might tell you to bite an ass.
That's what that I was going. You know,
I met a person that told me to swallow a dagger once. Does that count?
Are you sure we don't need to call the guards?
Nods.
yeah, yeah.
I'm fine.
Think I believe you?
Believing people you've just met is a prerogative that you choose to make.
What are the NPCs doing during all of this?
Oh, Tristan's just leaning on your shoulder, munching on a bag of popcorn. You don't know where the hell he got it, but he's been nobbing on some popcorn. You can see Scylla is a little ways ahead. Y'all are talking too fast for Scylla's translation to keep up. So they're looking pleasantly. They're walking backwards and looking pleasantly back at y'all, trying to keep up, but absolutely failing. Kind of got that facial expression of, I have no idea what's going on here.
Head empty, no thoughts.
And Aloria is humming a tune at the front of the group.
No, I mean, I went and hid behind Scylla. That being said, Tristan, how far away are we?
As I said, it was about a day's travel. So we still have a ways to go.
Not far away enough for it to save you.
You just see that she's contemplating all of her life choices. Like, what did I do to end up here? And she thinks of. See, here's the thing: is that she thinks about it for a second and goes, okay, I know what I did to end up here. And she gets such a sudden look of, nope, I deserve this. This is a punishment, and I deserve this.
Do you say that out loud, or is that what you're thinking?
And she probably mothers it under her breath.
Tristan responds, I'll have a bet it's what you did to that nun.
Hecate's gonna look at him, just kind of confused, and tilt her head. What?
Yes, that's what they said as well, unfortunately. They did get better. Their dignity was shot.
Hecate just looks at him even more confused.
The pinkest of habits.
Wait. What?
Oh, it seems that you've forgotten. Probably for the best. That was traumatizing for everyone. A pink nun. Who would have ever seen it?
And the only one in pink, realistically, is Greece.
Oh no, that was some time ago. But now that it's out of your mind, it is safe and it can no longer haunt you. So good job, my dear. You have done very well. And he gives you two soft pats on the head.
It looks even more confused above table. This man is fucking gaslighting me. I'm being gaslit.
You're being torchlit.
You're right. I am being torchlit.
Yeah. Such a good term.
It is. Thank you, Ruben. That being said, I did torchlight Ruben, so you know what? I guess
Yep.
it was my turn to get torchlit.
Yep.
But he offers you some popcorn.
She looks at it kind of curiously and goes, "What is that?"
Popcorn. Great for watching things go terribly wrong.
She'll kind of look at it and then go, "Do you eat it with your hands?"
Yes.
And she'll take one and kind of pop it in her mouth.
It is the buttery scrumptiousness of movie theater popcorn.
Oh, she'll
It's got that little bit of that salty tang, the softness of the butter, and the crunch of the popcorn itself.
her eyes are gonna light up, and she'll take basically like a actual like small portion size of it and just kind of nibble on it.
As you do, you realize inside of the popcorn, not only are the popcorn butterfly things, the busted popcorn out, there is something else inside the little handful that you do take. There are these little brown nuggets, smaller than the popcorn, and a different feeling. They're not as warm. They're kind of cold a little bit. They've got some warmth, and some of it smears onto your fingers as you pick it up.
That last little bit you kind of cut out for me. What was that?
As you pick it up, some of it smears on your finger, leaving a little brown smear.
Is this chocolate?
It is.
Hecate is happy. She has been properly distracted.
As you pop it into your mouth, you realize that the chocolate is warm and almost kind of melty, but still has a little bit of crunch when you bite into it.
Nom 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 nom. Now I want chocolate. Thank you. So that's what I'm doing.
Fair. Anything else for the party for the rest of this short adventure?
Nah, we vibing.
Yeah, just trying to truck along. Probably
Reason.
getting near wealth so I have protection.
About an
Just doing
hour.
high fives the whole time.
About an hour into it, you'll come across a ledge along the road, and on the ledge there is a swarm of lizards. About 3,000 lizards on this cliffside looking down at the road.
That's a lot of lizards.
But we let you go, Pete. You didn't need to bring your friends. You didn't need to bring your friends.
And as you look, you do see Pete, tail missing at the head of it. He's looking down at you. He's got a little crown now.
Pete, come back, man. Like you still have a spot in this kind of family thing, you know? Like we're still starting it, but you always have like a spot with me, Pete.
You see he lets out a call, and all of the lizards start to bob. All up and down the cliffside. Just up and down, up and down, up and down.
We should
Lionel
probably run.
Lionel does the up and down.
You see rage in Pete's eyes
All right.
as they dilate.
Lionel runs.
Is
Yep.
anybody else running with Lionel?
Yep. The Hecate's the one that said it first. She's like, we should probably run, and just starts running.
Why are we running?
As those two start to run, the lizards start to jump off the cliff, sailing down onto the ground, hitting with a splat, and then shooting off after y'all's feet. It starts in a wave as they are coming off the side of this cliff.
Damn you, Pete!
That's a lot of lizards.
Is anybody not running for the wave of lizards?
I'll stand my ground and I'm gonna start just beating the lizards back the best I can
Beat the demons.
With your
out.
hands or your
No.
axe?
with my shield. I have a shield.
You see they start swarming around you, thick as carpet. You can't even see the ground anymore as they start to crawl up your legs. You're able to knock some away, but there's too many. And every time you take a swipe with your shield, they cling to the shield as they start to surge over it. What will you do, Welf?
Oh, that's a good question.
South Ren, there's too many.
I'm gonna stay my ground. I'm just gonna try and keep beating them back.
no.
Flail
Your
them.
funeral.
It's all right.
As you'll see, they slowly surge over Welf, inch over inch. Welf having a brave battle to try to hold them back, but soon Welf disappears under the mass of swarming lizards. And then you hear a sound, kind of like a grinder or a mill. And then from top down, Welf starts to disappear. You hear his shield clatter on the ground as he is gone. His armor and shield drops to the ground.
Well, should we go back?
Are the lizards still chasing us?
As they finish their meal, they surge away, going in every direction, and you hear 2 yips from Pete the lizard. A warning.
Pete, you bastard.
As you walk back up, you see that Welf's gear is laying on the ground. His armor, his weapons, his bag, all of it. But no sign of Welf himself.
That's some rough shit. The fuck? I blinked and the man got ate. Not in a good way.
What will the party do?
What do you
Did
mean in a
Hecate
good way?
did Hecate hear the warning that Pete let out?
Yeah, it was just 2 yips.
Talala
Oh,
should
okay.
over and take out their sword and just poke Wolf's things with the tip of it.
It shifts as if it was an item.
They're actually going to take a moment to actually review over the entire scenario to see if there's blood or anything in between.
No, not a drop.
I don't know if they ate him or if they just kidnapped him.
Yeah.
Do lizards
Yes.
normally kidnap people?
It depends on the lizard. Some are known to be quite devious.
Oh.
The largest of lizards have a taste for princesses. Or virgins, so I'm told.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard the same.
Tla's gonna pick up Wolf's stuff, walk over, and just hold it out to everybody. It's free stuff until the rightful owner comes to reclaim it from lost and found.
Yeah, let's try to find him for sure. Because holy shit, I've never seen a mound of lizards just magic trick someone and gone. But they can't be far, hopefully.
Wilf,
Yeah.
you're not
Am I
entirely
lizarded?
sure what happened, but you
Yeah.
find yourself standing in a clearing butt naked.
Mhm. Not the
Perfect.
first time.
You don't know where your gear is. You don't know where your clothes are. You don't know where your friends are.
Help! Help!
You see before you there is in the clearing a large pond. And as you yell, the pond seems to ripple.
I go up to the pond.
You hear a voice. What is it that you have lost, good traveler? What is it that you need help with?
I've lost my party and my clothes.
Well, I do not know of your party, but did you drop your clothes here in the pond?
Last thing I remember, I was smashing lizards.
I see. Well, I happen to have a tunic here that I think may fit you. Do you wish for it?
I'll take the tunic.
You see the world kind of shivers and the pond turns a strange color as if the moon is reflecting in its surfaces. But then you feel soft cotton surround you as you are now garbed in cotton clothes, not cotton, soft linen. It's made of
Is this
pure
a dream?
white.
Seems like a dream or a bad trip. Or a good trip. I can't decide.
I have given you your wish, but you said you were swinging. Did you lose your weapon as well?
I did.
I happen to have a weapon here. Perhaps it is yours and you dropped it?
What is the weapon?
You see out of the water float what looks like a large silver flail.
Looks like mine.
Is it? Look carefully. You see the image that's in the water expand out of it as the flail appears and floats through the air, moving towards you. You see it as a beautiful weapon, made of a much shinier material than you remember, pure silver.
From closer inspection, mine says wealth on the bottom. So I don't know if that's mine or not.
Oh, I see. Perhaps it was someone else's. As you see it start to drift back into the water, disappearing once again.
Can you help me find my friends?
Perhaps, but first, it is not safe to go alone. We must find your weapon. As you see the pond ripple once again, and what looks like a golden sword appeared. It is long, maybe enough for a hand and a half. And like the first, like the silver flail, it drifts out of the water. And you can see it sparkle. There are runes written along the base of the blade itself. Is this
Yeah.
your weapon?
Does feel like a trap. I don't believe that's my weapon. I'm poor. Not that fancy.
I see. You see the blade drift back, and just as it's spinning, you see written across it in a runic language you remember from when you were young, young Goliath running about. Written across the other side of the blade are the words Excalibur. And you see it drift back into the lake, or into the pond. And then, perhaps this. Is this your weapon? As you see a battered old flail drift out of the water.
Oh, looks like me. Third time's a charm.
You skit closer to it and you see scratched where you put it long ago is your name. The familiar marks of long battles and travel marring it. It isn't perfect, but it is yours.
I grab it in triumph.
It feels right in your hand, but as it does, you notice it starts to glow. A soft light expanding out from it.
This isn't what it normally does.
No, but it knows that you are true, and you are not one to deceive. Its truth has been discovered, as has yours, and it will glow as long as you are true to it. Be safe, my fellow. As you hear the voice disappear.
Thanks,
Upgrade
lady.
your flail to a moon-touched flail.
Oh, boom touch.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Ultra thanks.
And after that, you were able to look around, and you notice the pond is gone. You are standing next to the road, and you hear the speech of the rest of your party walking towards you.
You guys won't believe what just happened.
As Wealth just
Well,
appears from out of one of the trees,
It
garbed
takes
in white and holding a glowing weapon.
Hecate screams.
Yeah.
whoa, butt naked.
Mm-hmm. Some lady just moon touched me.
Oh
He's got
man.
clothes. He's got the white linen. He's got pants and a shirt.
Oh, different clothes. But yeah, you definitely look moon touch. Come on, man. Give me the details.
1 second I was fighting lizards. The next second, this lady was just trying to give me all this stuff. And then I got my flail back, and then here I am now. Felt like a wild dream.
Yeah, talk about a dream. Yeah. I have never had a dream that just wasn't a nightmare. You know what I'm saying?
This is pretty wild.
I
Now
feel
I
like
have
you
a
all need a
fancy
healer.
flail.
Yeah, we need healing, we need God, we need something.
Hecate, how are you doing? I heard you scream.
Uh, yeah, she screamed. He just appeared out of nowhere. She screamed.
Fair. What about Talala?
Talalak saw the man reappear, and then while like looking at the bag, turned around, holds it up. Welcome the lost and found. Would you like to claim your items?
Yes, please. Let's get this thing. Do it.
Proceeds to hand him back his stuff.
Are you doing it
Clank
item by
down the
item
back.
and taking it out of his backpack and then handing it to him?
Absolutely. 1,000% absolutely.
One at a time.
To make sure each and every item belongs over to him. that the fucking lizards didn't steal anything.
It's all there, but at the bottom you do find about 1,000 acorns.
Acorn.
Are you going to hand those to him one by one?
Are they my acorns?
You
Or
don't
they
remember having
hers.
acorns.
They're just
Yeah.
very calm. Just looks at the bag, looks up. Do you like nuts?
How do you like these nuts?
Apparently you like them a lot, because that's more than enough for a mouthful.
Wow.
It's a party.
What kind of nuts are you guys talking about?
Holds up bag full of 1,000 acorn nuts. That's a lot of nuts.
It's
That's
a lot of nuts.
It's at that point you'll hear from a nearby tree.
Is it Pete again? Lionel looks for Pete.
As you look over, there is a squirrel with a tiny shotgun.
Are
What?
these yours? Hecate's gonna take the bag and just kind of dump it out on the side and go, "Here you go," and hands the bag back to Wells.
You see the squirrel gestures with its shotgun for you to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I comply. I comply.
Yep.
instantly.
comply.
As they scamper down, still holding the shotgun as they're watching y'all. Slowly moving through the party. Anytime anybody makes a funny move, they point the shotgun at them like, what? But
Well, don't do anything funny, man. Just let him have his nuts.
you see, it takes him about half a minute to get over there, but he gets over the nuts, and he reaches back with one hand, still keeping the other one, keeping the shotgun aimed at y'all, moving it from person to person. And he reaches back, pulls up one of his nuts, and bites it in half. And starts munching. His eyes darting between the two of you as he munch.
It was Pete. He set us up, man. He was just trying to give us the acorns, trying to make us look like we stole them. We didn't steal nothing. I think that we appeased him.
Shrug. These are yours.
Slowly starts backing away.
We don't want no trouble, Mr. Squirrel.
Y'all are able... Excuse me. Y'all are able to slowly back away from where this squirrel is. With Welf's things. Welf's still just in the white cloth, but...
Oh. Gotcha.
Oh, we lost Welf.
Yeah.
Oh, he died.
It not died. Family emergency.
Oh no.
Oh. Please hold. Alrighty, unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, we are going to need to leave it here. It is unfortunate that we're missing so many of our party members tonight, as we are down to 3 and they're not ready for what's to come. So for tonight, I thank you for joining us, and I hope you had fun with this little mini session that we had today. I look forward to seeing y'all next week. Toodaloo.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.